Don't sing.
The Love
Don't sing. We're live.
Boat.
Don't sing.
Soon we'll be making another run. Oh, hello. This is Tony Stewart, also known as Blessed Brother.
Angie, bless sister.
And we are so glad to have this time with you today. I promised you something a little special today, and I'm really excited to share it with you. The title of this is
How to use 7 levels to get to your true why.
How to Use 7 Levels to Get to Your True Why. And I haven't prefaced Angie on this at all, so she's not necessarily hip to where I'm going with this. This is something I learned from a gentleman by the name of Dean Graziosi. He has a book called Millionaire Success Habits, and he shared this technique. And I tell you, it's if you really take the time to do this exercise, I'll tell you 2 things about it. Number one, it's so deep. I've heard people say that you need to have a why that makes you cry. I've heard people say that your why is what gets you to do things. And just identifying your why is a big part of what we read about when we read success literature. But until this week, and I had an opportunity to go and learn this from him, I never knew that there was such a good and detailed way to find out what your true why is. Now, I'm going to walk you through this without going through. I don't want to take a lot of time for this video, but I'm going to tell you the steps to do. And then what I encourage you to do is find someone that you trust, another person that you trust to kind of walk you through this exercise. So I'm giving you instructions for it, and you'll see this pretty straightforward what they have to do. But if you really take the time to do inner search, if you will, to dig in, you're going to be amazed at what you come out with. So let me walk you through why it's called 7 levels. Most people, myself included, if you were to ask what your why is, your first answer might be something somewhat surfacey. So
New word.
yeah. So for example, if I were to ask, and I don't want this to be your why, but just pick a general why.
Anyway?
Any why that someone would have, not yours, just a general why.
Time back.
Okay, you want your time back.
Mhm.
Okay, so I hear that you want your time back. That's level 1. So now I'd say to you, and again, I want this to be hypothetical.
Mhm.
All right. So why do you want your time back?
So I can spend more time with my family.
So you want to spend more time with your family. Level 2. So why is spending time with your family so important to you?
Because I love them.
Because you love them. All right. So why do you love your family? I get that. But why do you really want to spend more time with them? See, she kind of went sideways there. She didn't really go to another level of depth. Of course she loves her family. Let's go a little deeper. So why do you want to spend so much time with them?
Other than because I love them?
Yes. Can I help you?
Because we have really good time together.
Okay. Still at level 3. See, this is a real exercise, guys. So what she might say for a level 4 would be because growing up, my parents didn't have a lot of time to spend with me. They were so busy working 2 different jobs that they didn't have time to spend with me. So I want to be able to spend time with my family. That would be a level 4. And then level 5 would be, so I get that your parents were real busy. You didn't get a lot of time with them, so that you wanted to do something differently. But why is that so important to you? And then you might say, well, because, and this is getting down to level 5. Well, I think I'm level 5, level 6, right? So level 6 might be, well, it's because when they were off and they were doing their own things, I felt abandoned. I felt alone. And I don't want to feel that feeling again. So that becomes level 6. And you say, okay. So why don't you want to feel abandoned? Why don't you want to feel alone? And you might say, because I feel like if I'm alone, I'm not contributing to the world in the way that I can by connecting with people. So you went from you want to buy some time back to wanting to contribute to the world and be connected to other people. You see what I'm saying? So you had to go that 7 levels of depth to get to that true why. And it wasn't the first thing you said. You might never walk up to someone and say, I want to feel more connected to people so I can impact the world. You might not ever say it to someone when you first speak to them, or even when you first write out your why. But if you go through that exercise of really figuring out, it might be things in your past, it might be things that happened to you, but these layers of experiences are what create your why. And if you can identify that, I'm telling you, it will drive you. It will drive you in such a way that it'll make a big difference to you, because I believe that it will lead to better questions. And as you know, I've quoted Tony Robbins on this many times, that the quality of your life is dictated by the power of your questions and the quality of your questions. Well, those questions then revolve around that why. You say, okay, how do I create a life, in this example, where I connect with others and I'm making a difference? That's a whole different question than I want to buy my time back, right? Buy my time back was way up here. But when you start thinking about how you want to contribute down on that 7th level, it makes a huge difference. What do you think of that? Make some sense?
I can see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
And someone's bottom level could be someone else's 4th or 5th level.
That's right. That's right. Based on their own experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Because you think about it, the things that created your why, as you go through life in this, what my pastor calls a sin-cursed world, we go up against hurts, we go up against defeats, we go up against insecurities, and the more that you can identify the impact they've had on you and how they've shaped you, and even your successes. You want to get back to a point where I remember back when I was in high school and I was on a winning team, and that made a huge difference for me, because I felt significant because I was on a winning team. And I want to bring that back, and that's why I want to start a business and create a team of people that we can have a winning team. See, that's going deep. And the more you can go deep with yourself, now I'm not saying that you need to put this on a plaque outside your front door, but let it be something that you know that drives you. And I believe this will be a life changer for you. So I hope that's helpful. If you got questions about that, definitely send me a message. I'd love to talk to you about it. If I can help you with that exercise I'd love to do that. And before I forget, as always, this Facebook Live is brought to you by
BlessedBrother.com.
BlessedBrother.com, where winners go to the next level. BlessedBrother.com. So anyway, have a great rest of the day. Be blessed, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
God bless.